All right, hello and welcome. We are so back for another solo challenge, having a grand old time. Let's see, Stormcraft, a little floater build, Terractor, obviously very strong. Chungching. This is a very similar selection of corporations that we've had recently. Titanium, Microbes, Heat, no floaters notably for the other card there. A lot of starting metals if that's how you want to play with advanced alloys. Oh my god. The big problem is that there's nothing to do with all those metals. That's not true. There's a Mohole Lake. Again, the Mohole Lake gives microbes and animals, but like that doesn't really do anything for me. 8 steel is a lot when you have advanced alloys. It is an insane amount of starting capital. Minority Refuge is also interesting. Just because you can get colonies out that much faster. Advanced alloys, again, comes to mind. Micro builds, I mean, look, obviously the only thing to start with, though, is like Terractor. And why would you want to start with Terractor? Well, let me just grab a couple things here. Well, Terractor at least has an Earth tag, basically, is what it comes down to. If I'm going to Mohole Lake, I could Mohole Lake for some cards. I want at least the steel to make Mohole Lake playable, right? $24 worth of steel. You could add more, but we need some sort of production, right? This IO Research, for instance, is a card, a science tag, and 11 titanium over the course of the game, which I think works out for us. Biolab is interesting because of card draw, but again, what I wanted more than anything is an Earth tag. We can go for Minority Refuge, we can go for the Mohole Lake. Sulfur Research is annoying because it doesn't use titanium. You can't use titanium to play it. Advanced Alloys is the no-brainer here. And then, I don't know, man. It's a lot of things. Also, we have enough plants that we could give up on card draw for Earth tags by using the Mohole on something else. But what a card draw. We actually got an Earth tag, but not in the way we wanted. Advanced Alloys, again, the no-brainer. The Mohole Lake, again, it's so simple. You just put it here, you put the greenery beside it, you get the money back from the adjacency, everyone's happy. Instead, you can wait to get the oxygen benefit out of this and just go for card draw, which is so lame comparatively, but we just need something to do, and we didn't get it. Could buy a colony. We could buy 2 heat bumps. None of, like, you could buy energy production twice. I think you just have to wait a turn. Take the $29 into the next gen and just think about it. What are we able to get here? Come on. A research colony that can be a double up, a microbe card, which it doesn't do anything for us right now, but at least we have a way of collecting the microbes. Some Venus stuff. I mean, honestly, this is at least something to look at. So the obvious play here, and maybe it's not obvious, but we want to play a Minority Refuge onto Triton for a very cheap colony. Then we take those 3 titanium and we put it into another titanium card, this time a research colony, and again we can put it here. And now if we have anything that uses titanium, and we do, we can trade with it. So this here, even though it's only at 1 titanium, from now on it's always going to reset to at least 2, and we get 2 from here. So we get $9 worth of titanium, except we have advanced alloy, so it's $12 worth of titanium. So if I'm going to spend any money on titanium, I should trade here first. And then if I can get energy income, which is right here, now I can trade 3 energy for 4 titanium every turn from now on, which is sick. I need money production to play Lunar Beam, which is really funny because Lunar Metropolis is what I want to play, but I can't with the -4. It's a situation, I would say. For now, at least we can collect 2 microbes per turn. We're basically getting 1 point, just shy of 1 point per turn. It's 2 points every 2 points every 3 turns, and if we get a microbe synergy, then we're off to the races, and we could Enceladus for even more synergy. Again, $17. I might just do a standard project here for a heat bump and just keep that heat production going. That's going to get us to a break point where we'll be at 8 very quickly. We have very little cash flow here because of our negative income. So it's not easy to tell what we should be doing. Getting any cards that use titanium is great. Anything that uses microbes is great. Then we trade. Again, we could get more energy, but I'd rather go 3 energy for 4 titanium worth a ton of money. I really do not want to play this card without being able to play this one. Man, the negative income is not something I'm used to seeing. We basically do nothing. Again, we just collect some microbes and hold on to our 10 cash. It's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it. We need a money production. Hopefully one that comes from an Earth tag. Come on. Come on. There we go. Sponsors. Exactly. The card we were looking for. Space tags, yes. Microbe synergy. Urban decomposers also pretty good. I don't have a city though, so like we won't worry about it too much. Trade. Again, I could go get a bunch of energy, but I'd rather just get the titanium. So there's some money income. I could well, do I even need to conscript for something like a giant ice asteroid? It sure uses all my stuff. I'm just thinking if you could get it all this turn. Because if we conscript, then I play the giant ice asteroid. I get a bunch of plants and adjacencies. Then I put the greenery between 2 plants. That gets me a bunch of money back. I can still play the lunar beam, and now I'm at 3 earth tags. So when I play this, it gives me twice as much income as I would have gotten had I played it on the first generation. And now we're out of negative income by far. And our heat production's up to 7. Thermophiles and Venus magnetizers on the way, so Venus is pretty much handled. We just need card draw to keep us strong. And hopefully something that uses microbes even more than what we have going on now. So we get Venus just to try and get us those initial cards to be played. I'll take what I can get. I don't think money back on events is going to be relevant to us. I would have taken this if it would have given us 1 more income, but it won't. So let's live and let die. Now we can trade. This is pretty basically maxed out for energy, and I don't have a lot of titanium things to do this turn. Probably just deuterium. So let's just trade over here and get this energy, and we can go get titanium on a future generation where it matters more. We could cupola. I don't really care about cupola. So deuterium. And then, I mean, I guess you could cupola for the ocean, but I don't have enough money for that. Like 6% is coming, and then next gen I can load it and use it right away. That'll get us to 8%. The gen after that, like we're fine. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. We have $17 though. Hard to not put that to use. But there's just nothing to play right now. If I bought the Venus bump, I couldn't afford the card. So it's been a really slow round for tempo, but at least we picked up all that energy, so the heat's going to keep skyrocketing. And then we can focus on other things. Oh, trade envoys. Oh my god, things that use titanium. Yeah, we just take all that. Take it all. We need you. We need you. So now when I play this, activate this card, I need to make sure I select the correct location. So extremophiles. Again, we have +1 to trade now, so when I trade, you know, I could get a maximum of 5 microbes, but who cares? I can get 6 titanium that's all enhanced. I don't even need, like, more heat production at this point. It doesn't feel like it, but we should still just take what we can get. From things like advanced GHG, because again, I can just do it. It doesn't matter. Thermophiles gets us a card. We should do that now. Ice Moon Colony, great use of titanium. I think energy. It feels weird because microbes is such a great little synergy, but I don't even have time to go trading with it. So for now, we'll take the energy, and we can put this down here. Ishtar mining works really well. And again, I have a titanium, so sure, we'll pick up this a little bit more heat income. Get a little bit more energy there. And now I should have enough energy that next turn when I play Venus Magnetizer, I can just activate it pretty well every round. So I'll be getting 2 Venus bumps per generation, one from microbes, one from that. The oxygen is moving, we're halfway on the oceans. I am Terractor, so I'm going to lean into the Earth tag stuff. Venus Embassy is always interesting, but I really don't have much Venus going on. Forced precipitation, I really don't think I need more Venus terraforming. So this, microbe onto thermophiles, microbe onto thermophiles. I wish I had the money microbes, right? That's what I really want. Because I don't need titanium this gen. I don't even have that many science tags. Because I don't need titanium this gen, we can go and pick up all of these microbes after all, and we'll just put them on the points location. Then yeah, Venus Magnetizer is more important than getting another energy and heat bump from Deep Well. I could Solar Probe, but again, it's only 1 card draw. It's really a poor time to play it. Oxygen is the biggest thing I'm concerned about, so let's keep clicking that button. A Martian Zoo, we just threw all our Earth tags down. But we could grab some of these things. Do you really not grab the zoo? It's pretty cute. It's a good card. I'm just thinking of like the cities now. Like, do you play a city here and a city here? That looks very reasonable to me. Do you play the zoo and start taking microbes or animals instead of anything else? It's a hard to say situation. And then what? Cupola City? I have to make all these clicks here. I'm going to accept that I'm not playing the zoo unless I get an earth thing going on, or I just have extra steel, which sometimes happens, and because I have advanced alloys, it's more likely to happen. The heat is like there. Still, if I don't need the titanium and I can still expand for another turn, I will take a moment to go and pick up the energy. So that's really going to finish the heat track, even before even considering like other things. I wish I had insulation to convert my heat income into money income. The cards exist, we just need to get them. Also, in terms of long-term planning, we are getting a lot of help on the oxygen, which is great, but we need to make a point of coming down here to get an ocean, because right now we are far away on oceans, and I don't want the government to give us oceans. I want to get the oceans ourselves. Anything that uses titanium, I'm a fan of. Though the heat bump from that is not going to really matter. For now, we can scrub this titanium even. When we have advanced alloys, right, it just works so well to just lean into the titanium. It's kind of crazy. So nitrogen rich, even if I don't have any plant tags, is certainly worth doing. I do have a plant tag to consider, so maybe there's a chance that we hold off for a moment in time. Let's check the card draw real quick. More heat production. I don't think so. It does take titanium, which we like. I'm gonna play my zoo. I'm gonna get these imported nutrients. I'm gonna put them on thermophiles, which will allow thermophiles to do the boop. I'm gonna take Mohole Lake, and that's gonna allow me to get more zoo animals. Thermophiles can keep getting loaded up there. We can get $2 this turn, $3 next turn. Just debating all the things. Titan shuttles feels so wasteful because it just makes more titanium for us. But at least I could do it with something like hydrogen, nitrogen from Titan, and then pay us out in the last gen. In fact, I could do this now and then do satellites. I was going to go with the nitrogen rich, but I'm realizing now that without the plant production, it's really underwhelming. 22 income. I don't know that I need this or not. Like, my energy is going down rapidly. I probably do need it, but I don't need the heat bump, so it's better to just do a standard project. So I guess we just wait. But yeah, cities, greeneries, and everything like that are going to be good for us. Grass, we like grass. Luna Governor is 2 zoo animals, so it's actually worth it. Methane takes titanium. Energy tapping, I shouldn't need to lose a point to get the energy. So this goes. Extremophiles can go here and fund it for the rest of the game. This is going to get me an energy to replace the one I lost. A quick trade here for 5 titanium, $20 worth. Insanely good. Luna Governor. Again, no card draw. 2 plant tags is not 3 plant tags. And I don't have a wild tag. How annoying. How much is this? $5 now? Yeah, not bad. The zoo is slowly paying itself off, though I did lose some benefits. I.e., I could have had more microbes. But whatever. This heat is so wasted. But again, it's just a points card that I can use my titanium on. So we're playing it. $50. $50. I mean, you just buy 2 greeneries or something? It's pretty underwhelming, but until I get some city cards, we're just like cruising. I do need some oceans, right? But those are more likely to come through other means. I definitely can't play you. I can't play you anymore. The Venus is just going to happen. So this is just a whole draft of nothing. Go pick up some microbes. I guess Solar Pro at this point, even for one card, is worth it. CEO's favorite project? Nah, dude. Next turn, I can trade with you for 5 microbes. So I'll just trade here again. I am going to need an energy, which is annoying. Onto thermophiles. Actually, I didn't need to load a microbe onto thermophiles there at all, because I can just use an energy in the last gen. So we should go back to doing microbes on extremophiles. This is all just like nothing. This is good for the TR, but like that's it. What do I want to do? Buy an ocean? I'm gonna buy a city over here for a card. Lunar mining, that's kind of funny. You can get like 4 more titanium production, all enhanced. But who cares, right? Just doesn't matter. Buy a city here. I'll use the steel, perhaps, to get this energy back up to where I need it to be. And yeah, that's really is everything. We'll keep all our money and go to the last gen. We get 1 more oxygen. Just because the oceans, you get a rebate from them. Something to use my titanium on, and some green cards. Not bad. So CEO's favorite project could be used for a couple different things. Huh. I was thinking I could use it on for a titanium, but I really don't think I need a titanium. So let's convert all of these titaniums. Let's get a overpay for a card. I actually don't think I should have overpaid there, because I also have my this card. Because I'm going to play some green cards, and then with nitrogen rich on top, even though it doesn't give me the heat, it will give me the plant production, which is kind of nice. And then I need some oceans. Last Venus bump. Thermophiles. You can put a Venus onto extreme. Yeah, so that's good. Then thermophiles onto itself. Extremophiles, that is. I haven't traded yet, but my intention for trading... Well, play the oceans first, just in case there's something weird with rebates. And then we buy a standard project colony. That's worth a point worth of microbes, which isn't that great. I should have done the math on whether this actually gets me to a break point, but then we trade with it. And that gives me 25. 24, I need to get to 27. So another here, 26. And then CEO's favorite project for 27. So that's 25 points on cards. We don't mind that. Get this bump. Again, I'm not playing any more of these cards, so just get money from here. I never took this ocean. I could have bought a city down here to get it, but it seemed just as fine not to. Instead, we just buy a city. And then again, with our bonus plants. Oh, are we really? That city, I maximized money back and shared adjacencies, but I could have gone up here for an extra plant. I wouldn't have had a shared adjacency, so I don't think it matters in terms of points, but it was something I didn't fully consider. Either way, this is run. This is the power of Earth. 25 points on cards, good spread of cities, good TR. What's it gonna be? 65, 9, 19, and then 25. So 118, full terraform, full all the things. Happy days. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Ciao for now.